Who's that knocking at your door? You got lots to answer for. Who's that sleeping in your bed? High, cross your heart and hope to die. Swear that you won't tell no lie. Cross your heart and hope to die. High, every time you fall asleep, pray the Lord.
After a 3-month hiatus, we are back and better than ever at the Watkins Glen International Raceway. Race 2 of the season kicks off here today at beautiful upstate New York. Many storylines coming into this weekend. Announced a couple weeks ago, Martin Truex Jr. retiring at the end of this season. And an honest question, can he go out on top and win the Season 4 championship? He's one of the best to ever drive in the series. Maybe he is the best to ever drive in the series. He's a champion of the sport and a multi-time winner. He can honestly win anywhere we race at. He can even win today. He's won 2 of the 3 road course races that we've had in the last 2 seasons. So he is probably going to be the driver to beat at the end of the day today. Other stories are Harrison Burton. He could be out of a ride at the end of the season, but he qualified on pole. Could he be auditioning for his seat at the Wood Brothers? He's been saying all week that he has to win this season to keep that ride, or even get another one. We'll see what he can do today as we take a look at your drivers to watch for today's race at the Watkins Glen International Raceway. We were just talking about him, Harrison Burton, the 21 for the Wood Brothers. This number's won before in the series, but not with this driver. 3rd career start, 1st career pole, and as we've said, is this his audition to keep his ride in the series? Back a few rows, it's Scott Elliott, brand new to the series, road course ace in his 1st career start for KHI Racing, Kevin Harvick Incorporated, in the beautiful 29 Busch Light scheme. Can he have a good run today? It's his only start of the season. And then Shane Van Gisbergen, 1st career start, splitting that car part-time with AJ Allmendinger, the road course ace, the only road course this season. Can he win in his 1st ever start just like he did in real life? And then Martin Truex Jr., he's been the talk of the town all week. He's one of the best in the series, the Season 2 champion. As we've said, 2 of the last 3 road course races have been won by him, and he's retiring at the end of the season. Coming in today, he has nothing to lose. He is going to put everything on the line to get that win here at one of his favorite racetracks. And the engines have been fired at Watkins Glen. Race 2 about to be kicked off as the cars roll off the grid, led by that Ford Mustang pace car. And we take a look at your race info for today's race. 8 laps, it's a sprint race, 7 turns, 19% chance of rain, so very low chance. And then 78 degrees, the track's going to be a bit slick. And the defending winner is Bubba Wallace. A exciting race last season. Can it be topped today? This has been, well, it's only been on the schedule one other time, and that was last season, but in real life it's always been one of the most exciting races every single year, even with the car we currently have. Will it be a track that lives up to the hype today and put on a good show? But without that said, we are coming off of turn number 7, and the green flag waves. We are racing at Watkins Glen International for race 2 of the season. Into turn number 1, Harrison Burton leads, Truex holding strong on the outside. Can he clear Martin Truex Jr. up the hill for the first time today? Yes, he can. Harrison Burton goes to the lead, and he will lead down the back straightaway. It's 3 wide for second. Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Michael McDowell smartly backs out of it, and through the bus stop for the first time, Martin Truex Jr. trying to get past Brad Keselowski as Harrison Burton has the lead. Truex, Keselowski make contact. Truex slides off the corner, almost goes around. What a save from the Season 2 champion. They're still side by side. Michael McDowell has cleared Scott Elliott for 4th, but the battle is on for 2nd. Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski battling side by side, continuing into turn number 1. Up the hill once again, Harrison Burton continues to lead. Brad Keselowski right there in 2nd, battling with Martin Truex Jr. Through the bus stop once again. They make contact again. Truex slides up the track. And Harrison Burton will lead Brad Keselowski in 2nd. Truex trying to fight off Michael McDowell for 3rd. Through turn 6, through the short chute and into turn number 7, Harrison Burton will lead this lap again. Truex battling Michael McDowell, and you can see Shane Van Gisbergen has climbed up to the 4th place position in that 16 car. Still side by side for 3rd, it's Michael McDowell and Martin Truex Jr. Up the hill, Brad Keselowski has a run on the 21 of Harrison Burton, the poles that are trying to fight off Keselowski. Into the bus stop once again, Harrison Burton has the advantage, he'll keep the lead. Truex will clear Michael McDowell for the 3rd place position, but McDowell might have the crossover, but we've got a battle for the lead almost up front. Keselowski's going to get a bit of a run here as Shane Van Gisbergen's trying to get past for 4th. Down the front stretch, the 21's going to go defensive here on lap number 4. Harrison Burton trying to fight off Brad Keselowski. Martin Truex Jr., Shane Van Gisbergen, Michael McDowell all battling for the 3rd place position as we've got a battle for the lead up the hill. Into the bus stop, can Burton hold the lead or will it be Brad Keselowski? Here they go, Burton slides. Keselowski, is he going to clear for the lead? Yes, he is. And Brad Keselowski clears for the lead here. Michael McDowell right there is, Harrison Burton, the pole sitter goes around. A mistake from the 21. And look at the replay right there. Harrison Burton goes around after losing the lead. Turn of events here at Watkins Glen as the caution's out on the back straightaway. Not sure for what. As huge crash. Looks like the curve has come up. The curve has been shredded into pieces. And Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney, they both wrecked out of race number 1 of the season. Now they've wrecked out of race 2. And the entire curb on the backstretch bus stop has come apart. It is shredded into pieces. And look at the damage it has done to Ryan Blaney's car and to Ross Chastain. As the red flag obviously is out here. And what a incident on the back straightaway heading into the bus stop. Take a look at the replay once again, and the curb just gets shredded into 4 different pieces. Cars behind trying to avoid. A very interesting crash here at Watkins Glen, kind of reminiscent to Indianapolis, the road course, a couple years ago in real life, where the curb came up and destroyed a bunch of race cars as the red flag has been lifted and the backstretch has been cleared of any debris in those 2 cars, as we are going to have a 2-lap shootout to decide who wins race number 2 at Watkins Glen. Martin Truex Jr. up front with Michael McDowell as well as Brad Keselowski. Harrison Burton, he went around. He's going to be mired back in traffic, but that will not matter. We're going to be focusing on the battle for the lead. Green flag is out again. Single file restart as red flag rules apply. As Shane Van Gisbergen goes around in the back. Brad Keselowski leads. He's trying to run away with this one. Michael McDowell in second. Michael McDowell, he was contending for a win at Darlington in race number 1 when Chase Elliott got into him coming to the final lap and spinning him out. He didn't even score a single point that race. Now he's on the bumper of the 6. Michael McDowell trying to pull off the underdog story. He's been running well the last 2 weeks. Can he get to the inside? Yes, he can. Through the carousel, they spin. The leaders go around. Through goes Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez goes through. Martin Truex Jr. in second. Josh Berry in third with Ty Gibbs in fourth. As the 2 leaders have crashed out with 2 laps to go coming to the final lap. side by side, 1 lap to go at Watkins Glen. Ty Gibbs right there in third, just in case anything happens to the leaders, and it could happen as he locks up into turn number 1. Still side by side for the lead at Watkins Glen in race number 2 of the season. Up the hill and down the back straightaway. Daniel Suarez has the advantage. Truex right there. He's all over the back bumper. Crossover from the 19 car. He's trying to take that spot back from the 99. To the inside, we've seen this before. Just a lap ago. Are they going to make it stick? They do. Suarez slides out of the corner. Still side by side into turn number 6. Side by side into turn number 6. Truex way wide. They're still side by side into 7. Side by side down the front straightaway. Here they come. They make contact. In the grass is the 54. Photo finish. Too close to call. Too close to call at the line. Look at how close this was. And who's it going to be? Martin Truex Jr. has won this race. Take a look at the replay. Contact down the front straightaway. Ty Gibbs in the grass, tearing up the grass right there, and that's how close it was. Martin Truex Jr. is going to burn it down, retiring at the end of this season, and now he is locked into the playoffs. We take a look at your finishing results. Martin Truex Jr. on top in a thrilling photo finish with Daniel Suarez and teammate Ty Gibbs right there in third. Defending winner Bubba Wallace, he finishes 4th, and then Josh Berry in 5th. He's looking for a ride next season. And then Chase Elliott in 6th, Tyler Reddick in 7th, and then Brad Keselowski in 8th. Good recovery from him. Harrison Burton in 9th, and Denny Hamlin rounds out the top 10. And that will do it for today's race at Watkins Glen. A thriller here at the Glen. It definitely topped last season's race. We've had curbs coming up. We had a photo finish, cars spinning all the way around the track, and a fun race today. Race 3 will be at the Long Island Raceway to end the New York swing, kind of like the West Coast swing, except it's in New York. And that will do it. Please make sure to subscribe if you like this content, like the video, and tune into the next race at Long Island. See you then.